So the first arc of Absolute Wonder Woman, The Last Amazon, just wrapped up, and so far it's pretty fantastic. I've been a fan of Kelly Thompson since I picked up Birds of Prey last year, and she's doing a great job with this. Hayden Sherman's art is also fantastic. Diana's new design is very big and tough and cool looking. And this might seem like an odd thing to praise, but I really like how they make the characters of different ethnicities look different from each other. Like Diana and Cersei have a very Mediterranean Greek look that's very different from any other characters we see in Gateway City. The whole idea for this version of Wonder Woman is that she was raised in hell by Cersei on the Wild Isle because the Amazons are being punished by the gods for some reason. At first, Cersei does not have much interest in raising Diana herself, but then sees baby Diana grab a snake that's about to eat her and yeet it away, so she starts to warm up to her after that. This first arc jumps between the past and present, so as we see baby Diana raised by Cersei in the past, we also see adult Diana protecting Gateway City from an army of monsters she calls Harbingers, and a huge beast called the Tetracide. In battle, she uses a massive sword as well as magic. She also uses the Nemesis Lasso, which causes pain equal to the pain the one it binds has caused, and another lasso which allows her to transform things. She is also aided by the skeletal magic flying horse Pegasus. Diana shoos the army away because they're just in the way, and after she fights the Harbingers, she runs into Steve Trevor, and we see a flashback to them meeting on the island in Hell, which I found funny because Tom King has recently killed Trevor off in his run, so it felt like they were kind of connected at that time to have Steve Trevor killed off and then have him show up in Hell in a different universe. But of course, it was really more of a callback to Steve's first appearance in Wonder Woman #1, where he washes up on Themyscira and Diana helps him out. Diana ends up sacrificing her right arm to send Steve back to his world. Uh, so in the present, she uses an arm made from magic and sometimes an artificial arm. At one point, she loses her magic arm and needs to get help from a witch who Steve knows to make a new one. We also have this archaeologist named Barbara who's there, but she doesn't do a whole lot except give Wonder Woman her name as, I believe, the champion of the Amazons and tell us the origin of Medusa, who Diana briefly turns into. She's really just there to show us another character who would usually be one of Wonder Woman's nemesis in the main universe. After the battle, all the characters meet on the beach, and Diana is grabbed by a big hand and dragged down a hole, and that's how this arc ends. So the series is off to an excellent start. It's certainly better than whatever Tom King has been doing, in my opinion. So if you haven't been enjoying his run, or you'd just like to see a Wonder Woman reimagining, maybe pick this up. Also, if you're the type who has been reluctant to pick up the Absolute comics because they look too edgy or something, they really aren't. In fact, there are quite a good number of times where we see that Diana is, like, inherently a good person who doesn't want to do, like, excessive harm or, like, kill anything. And honestly, the Absolute Universe is just a much harsher world, and the heroes pretty much have to be The heroes feel like they're meant to be what they were originally made to be, which is sort of a voice for the unheard. It's an underdog story.